His second time back here performing at the Magic Castle. Put your hands together for Jeff Korn.
Glad to have you guys here. Who's here for the first time? Quite a few of you. I love that. That's so great. I remember the first time I came to the Magic Castle. This place is strange and unique in all the fun ways. So I'm glad to be a part of your evening here. My name is Jeff Korn, and also I know he mentioned that I'm an Air Force veteran. I don't normally bring that up, but yesterday marks the 19th anniversary of when I was in basic training with someone screaming in my face against my will. Thank you. Yeah, then I got out and ran to Las Vegas to do card tricks. I think that worked out all right. But Albert Einstein once said that the most beautiful thing we can experience in this lifetime is the mysterious, that a mystery stands at the cradle of all art and all true science. So I'd like to share with you some of my favorite mysteries. And ever since I was a kid, my favorite mysteries have been the ones that use the pack of cards. But this isn't one of those shows where you have to remember which ones we're using, okay? If you're curious, it's a king and a 3. More important than either card is that I like to hide stuff inside them. That's to keep it safe. I don't know if you know this or not, but there are a lot of magicians in the area, and I don't trust a single one of them. This is a coin from World War II. It's old silver, so you can't bend that, can you?
No.
No. If you could, I wouldn't let you try. Watch it close. This is going to happen pretty fast. So if I throw it away, it doesn't go very far. It just jumps up my sleeve.
Wow.
It's because magicians use our sleeves. We've been saying it forever. That's what it means. Some magicians put them in the sleeve just to take them out on the other side. That is showing off, though, so I don't do that one here. Instead, I like to do it slow, so you can see it shrink down like a little piece of glitter. And if I need it back, I just warm it up. It goes back all by itself. Wow. It's not made out of chocolate, is it? No, I wouldn't have gotten it back. Right? I've been doing this a long time. I had somebody bite it yesterday. Just don't even ask questions anymore. Let me do this. I'll teach you a way that you could all go home. You could make one disappear yourselves. I learned how to do it when I was 6 years old, so I know you'd be able to do it before you get to the bar. Right? You do that? It's not magic. I shoved it in my pocket. It's like sticking them in a slot machine where it always comes back. It's not exactly exciting. Magic should obviously look better. It's just that's much harder, and I'm not allowed to teach this. This I can teach. So that one's not even real magic. See, if I could do the real magic, I'd sit around all day long splitting these coins in half. Instead, what I do is closer to cheating than anything else. See, before you came in the room, I'd already hidden those 3 here next to the 4th one. And then one by one, I just pick them up as I need them. It doesn't always work. Oh, better! I'll put 4 on the table.
What?
They look better that way. Thank you. You didn't put it there, did you? You're the only one close enough. I would have seen them. You never know. Well, since we have 4, we should use them all. I'll show you my favorite thing to do with 4 old coins. It's a pretty good one. If I shake the coins, 1 jumps. Now, the reason I like this one is that if it were going up the sleeves, that'd be pretty obvious. Especially I leave my arms in the air. You guys are really close. You can see it. But this one doesn't have to go up my sleeves because it can go across the middle. See, that's 2. I'll do it again. Number 3. See? and the last one. Now, because it is last, I always like to change this one up just a little bit. Can you squeeze those? Just hold them out like this for me. Look how tight of a grip he's got.
He's like, these aren't going anywhere.
The white knuckles keep me honest. This is good. I'm only gonna do half the work. I'm gonna make my coins small. Now this time, instead of me making it go back, I'm gonna set it here and you're gonna do the move. So shake them. You felt it, right?
No.
Really? Shake them again. You felt it that time.
I don't know what I was supposed to feel.
You turn it over. Open up, dump them out. How'd you do?
Oh.
Four! Get in my head! You're so good at this. You're a natural. Did you know you could do magic?
I didn't know.
You got 30 witnesses. I'll let you fill in for me in the last show. It's gonna be awesome. You'll love it. It's a blast. Let's take a trip up the road to Las Vegas. And then we can get back to asking him how he does the thing with the coins. I should ask before I do this one too. Are any of you gamblers, or is this mostly an entertainment crowd? A little bit? Do you play with the dice or the cards?
Both.
You probably already know about these. For the rest of you, they don't use dice like this in Vegas anymore. They were popular 30, 40 years ago, right? These the old loaded ones. What the loaded dice mean? Oh, see, now you know what I'm talking about. When I throw the loaded dice with my right hand, they automatically roll an 11 every single time. But with my left hand, stop. They either give me a 5 or a 9. So if you know which side they're going to land on, you just bet to win. For cheating. I just want to make sure we're all together on this, you know? Sadly, I am no longer allowed to gamble. Kind of a long story. It's not actually that long of a story. When the woman hits her hammer, you do what she says. Anyway, go to Georgia. Yeah. I came up with something better. Now this is the part I think you guys will like, especially as non-gamblers. Like if I lose one of the dice, believe it or not, I can still throw both of them. It's pretty good, right? You could do it. Listen, I'm not supposed to teach secrets, but I feel bad. I showed you guys how to shove a coin in your pocket a second ago. This is almost that easy. I am cheating. I've got 3. So you could do that. You could all do it. You put 2 in your hand and then you hide the third one right in between them. And if nobody knows it's there, they just don't see it. It's not the whole secret. You guys have to understand, I've been doing this all week, and at this point, I'm going to entertain myself too. Okay, I'll tell you everything all at once. When this one goes in my pocket, I still have to do the secret move over here. There's always a secret move when you see magic up close. That's the move. When I blow on my hand, I'm making suction and sucking this one up the sleeve. Then it goes across, goes down, and it lands. I just leave my hand in my pocket so that I can aim. You guys don't buy a word of that, do you? Not a single one of you, you know? Thought you were on my team, huh? No? It's okay. Listen, I don't blame you if you don't trust me. My job is to lie to strangers. You guys did show up. Let me prove it. I'll prove it. This is the one time in the show I do get to be completely honest. So I'll do it in slow motion, and that way you'll see it when it happens. You know that I'm telling the truth. One goes in my pocket. Now watch for the move. You know exactly what it's going to look like. Let's watch it really close. I haven't done it yet. I just want to make sure we're together, you know? I like the scrutiny on this one. Actually, you know, you have seen me do the move a bunch of times, but I keep saying anybody can do it. I said you'd be able to do it. How many dice? You blow. See? She can do it too. It always works. It goes up, across, down. 1, 2, 3. All right, look, I don't know what you did. Here, look. But it's really close. That's it. First try. That absolutely counts. It's halfway there. You even got all the little spots on it.
It's because she did a gentle blow.
That's it. She didn't blow hard enough. That could be the problem. Next time, well,
Next time.
now you know what to work on. It is really cute, though. Look, I'm going to use it. I'll use it. I'll use it. We'll play a game. Since we know that there's a small one and a big one, it'll be an easy game. What was left? Was it big or was it small?
Big.
It is big.
Oh.
See, when you pay attention, this is the only one that makes sense.
It's so cute.
I know. It takes 20 minutes to go back to normal, though. No, we just wait. You know what? We'll get back to it. Folks, we're rapidly approaching the end of our evening here together. And I know at the beginning of the show I said that my favorite mysteries are the ones that use the cards. It's very important that you know these. They're all there. They're all different. I know they say Magic Castle on the back, but they're actually trustworthy. I was as shocked as anyone. There's a card trick that all magicians do. There's one in particular that every single magician, no matter how long they've been doing magic, performs. It's the one where I would have you pick a card and I would try to find that card. Okay? It's a classic. It's the classic card trick. And I want to try that here tonight. And since you're right in the middle of the room, this is going to be perfect. What's your name?
Kathy.
Kathy. This was your first time here, right?
No, I've been here before.
Oh, I like that. That's good. Have you ever helped and done the whole magic show on your own?
I've helped.
Okay. Would you want to take over?
No.
Okay. You never know. You never know. I just want to make sure I'm a giver. Important. They're all different. Kathy, I'm going to drop through the cards like this. Anytime you want, I just want you to say stop.
Stop.
Right here. Can you remember that one? And I'll let you guys help remember the card. Do not forget it. Okay? If you forget it now, this whole thing goes off the rails. And you saw it too? You saw it? That's going to help out. Kathy, because I know roughly where you stopped me, I know about where your card is going to be in the deck. And I do not mind admitting to you that I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'll even tell you what the secret moves are. The secret moves. I check the watch. I straighten my tie. You may not have seen it, but if you look close, the cards are just a little thinner than they were before. Like one's missing. Kathy, look, one card has jumped. Kathy, you had a black card? It was a spade, wasn't it?
No.
I'm sorry, those are the clubs look like spades in the lighting here. That's my fault. I couldn't see it very well in the lighting, but that's why I like it, because I can sneak it into my pocket that quickly, even after I tell you what the move is. Let me do it again, but this time I'll do it in steps. Step one, Kathy, I'm going to make your card disappear. Gone. Now, step two is to bring it back. But instead of bringing it back down here, or here, or here, or here, or anywhere else, I just do the secret moves. Kathy, your card was black. It was a club. I can see it this time. It's the jacket.
Wow.
Again, that's why I like it so much. Now, I think it's only fair that if I'm going to find a card for one of you, that one of you should find one for me. You know, I think that's pretty fair. And you're right up front, so this is perfect. I know you didn't know you were going to get involved in this. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
Mike, do you know how to shuffle cards?
Sure.
A little bit? Okay. First off, I want you to know, Mike, you're going to find my card in the pack. 30 people, they're going to lose their minds. Okay? They'll clap for you, they'll cheer, chant your name like it's pro wrestling. Mike, Mike, Mike. Awesome, right? And I'll even give you a head start. I'll tell you what my card is. We'll use my favorite cards, my lucky card. Ever since I was 10 years old, my lucky card has been the Two of Hearts. It's the card that helped me win my very first game of poker against my dad. And important that you know, it's only the one, right? If I had a whole deck of Two of Hearts, this wouldn't be very exciting for anybody. Mike, can you give those a mix for us? Any way you know how. You can use the table if you'd like. Totally up to you.
Very good. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're doing great. I get paid to do it. I still drop them. Now, Mike, in Vegas, they always give people the option to cut. That's up to you. Do you want to cut or do you want to leave it? Okay, give them a cut. You can high, low, wherever. Are you happy? Do you want to cut them again? Happy. Okay. So, Mike, you're going to find my Two of Hearts in the pack. But there is a flip side. I told you that they would go nuts. You know, they're going to clap, they're going to go crazy when you find the two. The flip side, though, is that I have once or twice seen this go wrong. And have you ever watched the videos online of the ravenous mobs that attack a small target? Sure. Similar to that, right? This is the last piece of magic that some of these people will see at the Magic Castle ever. This is the last memory that some of them will have. And Mike, if you get it wrong, you are going to completely screw up their night. And that's a lot of pressure to take on when you didn't know that you were getting into this because you sat in the hot seat. So we'll do a consolation prize, Mike, because the only thing I can compare that feeling to is shame. I don't want you to leave my show feeling shame. I don't know about these people, but I do not want you to leave feeling shame. So to make up for any shame, if you're wrong, if you find anything that's not the Two of Hearts, a queen, a four, whatever, it is a Captain America wallet, let's not even go into it. I will chip in $20. That's enough to buy you a drink. That'll make up. You'll be okay. It'll make you feel a little bit better about running 30 people's evenings. Okay, Mike? And you're gonna do it by using the poker chip. All you gotta do is take the poker chip and go back and forth over the spread until you feel in your soul that the Two of Hearts is underneath that chip, and then you just set the poker chip down. It'll land on 3 or 4 cards. That's totally fine. That's gonna make your odds a little bit easier and better. So you place the poker chip where you think the Two of Hearts is. I like how he went all the way to the bottom and then worked his way back up. You're happy right here.
Happy right there.
I'm gonna take away everything that's not touching the poker chip. Now I slid that one, but it was touching. Mike, think about what you've done. You've narrowed it down from 52 to 3 in a deck that you shuffled, that you cut, you did all the work. But now, this is the moment of truth. I need you to make one last decision. Well, we won't say one last, but I need you to make one more decision. Place the poker chip on the card that you know is the Two of Hearts. You're happy with that one? And that was decisive. You didn't even hesitate. It's like you knew. I like that. So this one's not the Two of Hearts.
No.
Oh, I'm glad. If this were the two, I would have made you take the money. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to take the shame money. I want you to get that applause and congratulations that you so richly deserve. Mike, do you want to switch here or would you like to leave it? It's totally up to you. Now they might try to influence you. Don't let them, because they don't have to live with this decision.
I'm gonna stick with my original decision.
You're happy.
Yeah.
So there's nothing I could do that would make you put the poker chip on this one.
I'm gonna stick with that.
We don't even need to look at this one. I love hearing the air go out of the room when I threaten to not show you guys this card. It's not the 2, it's the 3 of clubs. Folks, you were here for the whole thing. You saw it from the very beginning. Mike shuffled, Mike cut, Mike narrowed it down from 52 to a single card. If the 2 of hearts is underneath that poker chip, you know the rules. Lose your minds. Come in close, I don't want you to miss it. Under the chip. 2 of hearts!
Oh.
That's right, it's a sticker. Because he put it underneath the poker chip. We call that wordplay in English. That means I get to keep my shame money. Some of you seem disappointed. All right, listen, let me explain to the rest of you how practical jokes work. You understand that Mike's not a professional. There's no way that, because he did all the work. He shuffled, he cut, he narrowed it down. You moved, you could have made the decision, change your mind, you didn't. I mean, that would be pretty good. It'd be pretty good if that were the 2 of hearts. Wouldn't be that good. It'd be perfect. You guys are gonna have to ask him how he knew. I had to give the 20 away in the last show. It was terrible. I felt really bad for the guy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for coming out and joining me here at Magic Castle. My name is Jeff Korn. I hope you enjoyed this show, and I hope that I get to see you here again sometime soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for sitting so close and helping out.
I keep an eye.
Do. That's why this is my favorite room, because this is the one where you guys are
I
right
didn't see
here.
any funny.
No?
Like all straight ahead real magic.